A UPS strike is looming as the Teamsters Union and UPS accuse each other of abandoning labor negotiations. UPS drivers are already practicing to strike. Today, drivers across the country could be seen yielding signs that said, "Just practicing for a just contract." Carter Evans shares what they're asking for.
UPS!
Gil Guzman has been driving for UPS for 23 years. Did you vote to authorize the strike?
I did. We're the best in the business, and it's time to get paid like it.
He's one of 330,000 employees who want wage increases and more full-time jobs.
We work hard. We work hard for our job. We work hard for this company. We move this country around.
UPS is the biggest shipping company in the U.S. Around 6% of the nation's gross domestic product passes through its brown vans. Nationwide, drivers deliver nearly 19 million packages every single day. And a halt in operations would cause major supply chain disruptions.
The reason we call it a chain is that it's so integrated. So any strike, especially the long-lasting strike, could have a devastating effect, both for the summer, back to schools, and upcoming holidays.
The boom in online shopping during the pandemic is still going strong, resulting in record profits for the company.
So why not share with your employees?
If you could say one thing to the people who are in the negotiating room, what would you want them to know from you?
Just don't mess it up. You got 330,000 strong UPSers that give their blood, sweat, and tears for this company. And both sides, let's just work it out and make it happen.
Now, a strike is not a guarantee at this point, and UPS told us that it is aligned with its workers on many key issues and that the company is committed to reaching a deal before their contract expires at the end of July.
Other sticking points in negotiations are delivery truck surveillance cameras and equal wages for working the same job. Now, UPS says the technology used to monitor their drivers' movements is for their safety, describing the devices as a sensor rather than a camera. The company maintains that its latest contract offer is historic and that its drivers are the best paid in the country. Now, one area that the Teamsters and UPS seem to have found common ground on is air conditioning. The company says it will make sure all of its trucks have AC. But is it really true that no UPS truck currently has air conditioning? Ariane Detel explains why the company has not moved to putting cooling systems before now.
This UPS driver collapsed in the heat in front of a home in Arizona, captured on a doorbell video camera. The homeowner blames it on the lack of AC.
They don't have AC in those trucks. His safety is my concern.
Many people on social media, including a UPS driver on TikTok, have made the same claim. And Verify viewer Kim asked us to confirm whether that was true or false. So let's verify. Our sources are the United Parcel Service, the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, the labor union representing 350,000 UPS workers, and UPS driver Charles Zamora from Mount Vernon, New York, who showed Verify the inside of his truck.
We have the doors open because there's no AC.
Both UPS and the union confirmed that UPS delivery trucks do not have air conditioning installed. Zamora says working in the extreme heat without AC takes a toll on his body.
Sometimes you can't really breathe because you're so hot.
In a July 20th Facebook post, the Teamsters discussed the truck's lack of air conditioning, writing that UPS has claimed that air conditioning would be ineffective in cooling down the company's package delivery trucks. A UPS spokesperson told Verify the company's delivery trucks make frequent stops, which requires the engine to be turned off and the doors to be opened and closed about 130 times a day on average. Their solution? UPS says it offers fans to drivers upon request, adding, "We have studied heat mitigation with our vehicles and integrated forced air systems with venting to create airflow around the driver and cargo areas." So we can verify, no, UPS delivery trucks don't have air conditioning.
Again, if the tentative deal is agreed on, all UPS trucks will get air conditioning. Trucks purchased starting next year will have AC, heat shields, and additional fans. The company says existing trucks and vans will be fitted with air induction systems. Now, the last UPS worker strike happened in 1997. It lasted for 15 days, and it cost the company $850 million in losses. Well, since then, the company has grown significantly in size, and a stoppage is expected to cause even greater losses for the company. With UPS shipping 24 million packages on an average day, higher prices and long wait times are all but certain if there is an impasse. Across the country, other workers are striking. Thousands of hotel workers in Southern California walked off the job at the beginning of this month. They're just the latest headed to the picket line as the summer of strikes heats up in Hollywood.
Hotel employees, including bellhops, front desk attendants, and cooks, walked off the job in Los Angeles.
Everything is really expensive. A lot of us just live check by check.
The contract between the union, representing thousands of hospitality employees and more than 60 hotels, lapsed this weekend, with workers demanding higher wages and better benefits.
Are things difficult for you right now in this economy?
Definitely very difficult. We deserve more than what they're giving us.
Picket lines are growing across the U.S. Hollywood writers have been off the job for 2 months and could soon be joined by actors who are now at the negotiating table with studio producers.
We generate massive amounts of profit for large multinational corporations, and we just want a fair share.
Thousands of Starbucks employees went on strike in the last week after their union alleged the company would not let some stores decorate for Pride Month.
In a statement, representatives for the hotels say hotels will continue to operate during this work stoppage.
Now, if the actors do strike joining the writers, it will be history making. 2 Hollywood unions walked out at the same time only once before. That was in 1960 when the president of the Actors Guild was Ronald Reagan. Again, if UPS and Teamsters don't reach a contract agreement by July 31st, prepare for a slowdown and shipping cost increases. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. WFMY News 2 at 6 is next.